Rate yourself on the employability skills, just to make sure you know remember what they are. Where are you on this? Then you're gonna divide the total by 10, write your average score there, just make sure your name is on it, okay? Go ahead and do that, please. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
How many questions?
You're not. Keyshawn, get on out of here. You got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds at the most. All right, I need everybody on the first row, please. 4, fill in the tables, please. Fill in the tables, please. And hopefully you see there is a timer on the board. That's 8 minutes. You know, in 3 minutes, the bell is going to ring. Hey, this is not the time to be doing all that. I'll see you later. Please make sure when you're walking in, you look at the board so you know what we are doing today. Okay, if you don't have a paper, I will make sure you have one. Mara, and about, be looking for Ari. Ari's bringing a stack of papers for me, please. You can make sure everybody at your table has one, please. Thank you. Every table should have a pencil. Gentlemen, I said I really would like y'all on the first row here, please. So fill in here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here you go. Entry ticket. You ready? You're rating yourself 1 to 4. Remember, Master, we did that earlier in the semester. You are doing an update of where you feel like you are at the end of the semester. Total it up, and then your average score, okay? You're going to add them all, divide it by 10. There you go. All right. Everybody at your table got one? Table over, but fill in. Hello. Now, with that being said, 4 people at the table max. Thanks for moving. No, you're good. Do you want to run the slides today? Okay. You still got to keep up with your stuff. All right. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. All right, 1 time. Hit the music, please. 2 times. Okay, we still talking. Let's try it again. 1 time. 2 times. I got it. Let me sign some music for you. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. So right now you should be working on your entry ticket. If you missed an opportunity to get to see what we were doing today, I will run through it with you to make sure you know what's going on. All right? So this is what we're doing right now is just a recap of what we have done before. You are looking at your employability skills, and you are rating yourself 1 to 4. Remember, 4 being mastery. All right? Where are you right now as opposed to where you were at the beginning of the 6 weeks? So as to model this, eagerness. What is eagerness? Somebody tell me. Raise your hand, say it loud. Ready to learn, ready to be enthusiastic about what we're doing for the day. So if that's something you feel like you're really good at, should probably do a 3 or 4. Okay? 3 says, I got it, I got this down. 4 says, I know I'm exceptional. I'm not asking you to be humble. Okay? I'm asking you to be truthful. All right? So, anybody have any questions about what I'm asking you to do? But just as a reminder, remember these are based off of our Kentucky Department of Education standards for employability. So keep that in mind. As a reminder, we are getting started on the next one. I'm not trying to give you too much, but... Okay, so as a reminder, if you are somewhere between a 2.5 and a 4 as your average score, guess what? You're on track. If you're less than that, guess what? You'll get there. So let's move on. So as a reminder, for those who might have missed it, go back to the first slide for me, please. Click here. All right, go. First slide, please. Thank you. So what we're going to be going through today, we've already done our entry ticket. We've already done a recap. Today we're going to be covering margin math. We're going to be doing an individual activity, which will really be a group activity, for gross margin calculation practice, group work, which will be product selection, which will be a case study, and your exit ticket. So I want you to be thinking about this during the course of the class. What is the most important thing to consider when pricing a product? What you're going to be doing for your exit ticket is either you're going to be texting me or ask me for a note card, and you can write it there. So before we move forward, does anybody have any questions about the agenda for today? No, sir. All right. Charlie, go ahead and that next slide, please. Next. Okay, so for the lecture, what you're going to need, you are going to need a pencil because you already got a packet, so please make sure you have a pencil in your hand. We're going to take approximately 15 to 20 minutes, might be shorter depending on your participation, right? And we are going to be covering margin math. Today's learning target is, we will discuss gross margin, so I can calculate gross margin by subtracting the cost of goods sold, or COGS, from the sales revenue and express it as a percentage, enabling me to make informed business decisions and assess profitability. That is our objective for today. So take a second, make sure you have a pen in your hand, pencil in your hand, and your phones are away. That is the first phone check. That is the first formal phone check. Please put your phones away and have a pencil in your hand. Go ahead, next slide. Okay. To Spark's example. How much did the candle cost to make again? $3. I cannot spell right now because I'm on the spot. All right, you said $3, right? So cost to make, or again, your purchase cost, boom, boom, it was $3, right? And then the sales price is what? There we go, $8. So we know our margin is what? Very good. Okay, so looking at what you're seeing on the board, and Malik, I'm gonna pick on you. You ready? Can you write, using what you see on the board, the formula we need to calculate Mr. Sparks' margin percentage? It's okay, you can ask me for help. You wanna try it? Come on. Come on.
I hurt my wrist.
Use the other hand. Come on, man. I'm right here. Come on. All right. So, to calculate margin, you're going to take the gross margin and divide it by the sales price. Yep, just write on the board. Write it big enough so I can see it. Yep. Gross margin. Boom, boom. Yep. Equals what? Somebody help them out. Very good. $5. All right. And the sales price is what?
8.
8. So write that in a mathematical formula for me.
No. 5
Doing division. It's right there. Okay, so write it on there. 5 divided by 8. Okay, so off the top of your head, you probably don't know 5 divided by 8, right? So take your phones real quick. Want to make sure, if this is the only time I want to see your phones, go to the calculator function. Well, you'll be able to use them during the activity too, because we're going to make sure that everybody has access to a calculator. So if you don't have your phone, make sure you are next to somebody who does. Yes, sir. Okay, but one time. You caught it. Where's your card at?
What?
2 times.
I didn't even hear that.
Who was it? I didn't see it. One time. I had to catch you off guard again. All right, so 5 divided by 8. Thank you, William. 0.65? 625?
Yeah.
Okay, so write that down for me. Yes, 0.625. Okay, so can somebody remind me how we would convert that to a Haven? What'd you say? Times 100? Somebody do that for me on the calculator? Let me get your card, please. All right. You got to multiply it times 100.
62.5%.
Where's Charlie? Charlie O? I need somebody to take over the slide for me real quick. Go ahead. Thank you. Oh, too bad. Okay, so you should have 62.5%. Is that what everybody else got on their calculator?
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you. All right, one time. Does everybody have these 2 formulas written down? Yeah. Okay, so let's put it into practice. Let's see. I ain't gonna put you on the spot, Dwayne. All right, Meech. Here you go. You're in charge of punches for the next 2 minutes. All right, so Meech, because you're in charge of punches, I want you to answer this question. You ready? I'm gonna write it down. You tell me what to do. All right, so I'm trying to figure out what my margin percentage is. So what should I put for M?
14.
14? And then divided it by what? 20 what? 26. Excellent. So somebody with a calculator, and whoever gets the answer first, Meech is going to give you a punch.
0.538.
Who was that? Meech. Give it. Make it happen. All right. So we are transitioning now to individual practice. Here's what I need you to do. Okay? I need you on your packet, on the paper. You got a packet? I'm going to get you one. The page that looks like this, at the very bottom, I want you to calculate one time. Thank you. On the page that looks like this, I want you to calculate your gross margin and your gross margin percentage for the 5 products on the board. I'm going to take you through one by one. If you go ahead and take a second, try to do this, and then we're going to go through one by one to verify your answers. This is how I know whether or not you fully understand. So again, you wrote your formulas down. Don't forget to raise your hand if you need my attention. Excuse me. One time. This is independent. You are not talking to the person next to you. All right, let's do this. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we are doing all 5 products. So you got that first one? Great. Let's make sure we get the second one down. Okay, there we go. So product A, you get your pencil? I'll model the first one for you, okay? So we are doing margin equals S minus P, right? Mm-hmm. So what if you look up on the board, right there, you got the purchase price of $5, selling price of 15 minus 55. Okay, one time. Let's just do a check-in real quick. So your purchase price is $5, your selling price is $15 for the first product. So if we are using the formula, M equals what? S minus P. If we're setting this up, M equals S, S being what?
Selling price.
Which is what? Are we sure about that? There we go. Slow down. Slow down. It's 1. So 15. Okay, so remember we round up with decimals. So multiply times 100. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell you that, Shaq. My bad. Oh, okay. Oh, you already. It's on your table. Okay. All right. What you got? Okay, so let me see it. Boom, boom, boom. Percent. Don't forget your percentage. Raise your hand if you got that. I'm sorry, thumbs up if you got that. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, I'm not seeing enough thumbs. We're at majority. We're at majority. All right, so class pulse check. Do a high thumbs up if you feel like you got this. High thumbs up if you feel like you got this. Thumbs down if you're like, I don't have this. If you're like, man, I need a little bit more help, give me a sideways thumb. Okay, so, okay, I'll take a post to the table. Are you ready to move on to the group? Yes. You ready to move on to group? All right, Twine, you ready to move on to group? Yeah, yes. Yes, give him the punch. Are you ready to move on to group? Okay. You think y'all ready to move on a group? Okay. All right, when Mara gets back. Okay, so, Dante, y'all ready to move on a group? You ready to move on a group? All right. Here's what I need you to do as we transition to group. I want you, go 4 corners, go to your houses, and I'm picking teams today. Raise your hand. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You going to be captain? All right. Taking volunteers for captains. I need 4 captains. Go. Somebody raise your hand to be a captain. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 captains. Come to the yellow corners. All right, as quickly as possible. You are going to pick until everybody is gone. All right. Make sure when you're thinking about your team, you want to pick the highest performing team that you can get. Okay? Y'all know how y'all work together. So, oh, I'm sorry. All right, you got them. Boom, check. Pick a team.
I put my team?
Yes.
Oh. Now you over here.
Remember who you like beating.
Who I like who?
Remember who you like beating, like, winning.
Oh. I don't know.
Come on, who you going to pick?
I'm not picking this team.
5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here's what I want you to do. We're using our back tables now. So if there's not a chair there, I need you to fill in these tables. Each table is going to have
These I think we should do I, T, H, and B. I know we should do H for sure. Because it has another
You did J,
got-
right?
It's between B and G.
B
B and
and
G
G.
is 60% and it's 66.6%.
No, because it would be these two because they're
Well,
68.
68. Yeah, 68%.
And it would be between these two because that's 65. We don't want 60.
Did y'all do F?
No.
Did you do F? Because you doing a bunch of
No, P is 64.
You said P?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah. Okay, so F. I'm going to do M.
Can I see a
Where's
calculator?
F?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, F
Here.
is
I might as well just put your thing. How much you beat.
Yeah.
Here.
60.
Okay, so
60.
Look at me, please, because this is a reteach on this. The total one time. Thank you. The total here would be $300. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that this is my sell price. Okay, this is my sell price. Is what I'm selling to people. So, but it actually cost me 50. I'm sorry, not 50. 25. 25. 25. 25. All right, so this is my S and this is my P. So 50 plus another what? 100 is what? 150. So now that I have my total sale price and my total purchase price, how do you think I get my margin? Say it again, Treasurer. So, which one? Okay, so we're not on our percentage yet. Okay? So, if we're going backwards for 1 second, what is the formula to calculate margin? M equals what? S minus what? Okay, so we have our S and we have our P. So, if we're trying to get our total margin right here, using these two numbers here, what are we doing? That's correct, Bria. I need you to we're going to get you some punches. Didn't hear you, sorry. 150, boom. All right, so, y'all keep
15.
going. Keep going on that path. Here, you can keep writing. Write down. I heard you, I'm coming. Okay, just keep going on that path, and then that'll help you figure it out much faster. Okay. Yes, sir.